Hello everybody and welcome to another update from Crypto Gossip. My name is Adam, your host. I've been sharing a lot more content about platforms and different ways that you can earn airdrops, get more involved in new protocols, projects in the crypto and DeFi space with different projects that are out there, like Layer 3 is one that we've talked about, Gitcoin, Passport, and different ways that you can get out there and just go deeper in the space. One of the other ones I wanted to talk about today and share more about so that you could explore and get involved if you want to yourself. It's an easy, free opportunity to get more involved in crypto and in new projects is with a platform called Galxe. Now, I first learned about Galxe because when we were completing these optimism quests that we posted about a month ago, I talked about these different optimism quests out there. There's 18 of them that you can go through and learn more about all of these different protocols and platforms that are built on top of optimism or partnering with optimism. And every time I was going to collect that NFT, I was having to go to the Galxe website to actually claim the NFT after all the activities were completed. And so that prompted me to dig deeper into Galxe, learn more about what they were doing, follow them and get more involved. And it's really been very interesting to see what other projects are out there and learn more about the space through this platform. It's a little different. When we talked about Layer 3 before recently, Layer 3 is very similar in terms of having these different partnerships with different platforms and protocols. And there's these different levels that you attain. You get NFTs that you're claiming and minting. You've got these XPs and points that you're earning to level up there. You know, the one big difference I would say about Galxe that is different is there's a lot fewer on-chain activity and more of just kind of more of this Twitter and Discord, joining different Twitter accounts, Discord accounts from these projects, more, tweeting, retweeting, getting involved in Discord, more of that type of activity, where one of the advantages there is that you're not really necessarily having to then go spend money on gas and having to go and put tokens on different chains like Avalanche and Arbitrum, etc. There is some of that here, so I wouldn't say that you're necessarily not going to get involved in it at all. But if you're somebody that says, I didn't really like Layer 3 as much because there was a lot of on-chain activity I was having to do and connect my wallet to different projects and platforms that I'm not comfortable doing that with, this one's going to be a little bit easier in terms of most of it being more social media based and following different projects. They also have a new holiday a game or kind of a launch of a project or a little promotion that they're doing that we'll talk about again. This is another reason why, and you'll see it over here. They're doing a holiday celebration. Wanted to make sure while this was going on that you knew about this as well. But looking at this, when you go to this main page, and I've already got everything connected here as well, you can scroll down here and see the most popular or trending projects or opportunities to claim NFTs or other types of badges that they have out there. The holiday celebration is the most popular one at this point. The optimism quest that we've talked about before, these are the different quests that you can go on to optimism, and you can look at my other video on optimism quests on how to do that. And these other platforms and different projects you'll see out there, I've done the Zeta chain one, the Binance chain has some different ones out there as well, different new projects, different platforms out there with across a lot of different layer 1, layer 2 solutions. You can kind of scroll down and see what's popular, what's out there that you can follow. And you can also, if you click on here and do and change it over to the newest, that allows you to see new projects that are out there that may have just launched, new opportunities to get involved very early as an early adopter in that project, join their Discord, follow them on Twitter, etc. So again, this is a really interesting little platform, kind of fun in terms of an activity based to go out and do some of this type of work. The other thing that I will show you is that they also have a passport. So when you go over here to the different tabs that are out here, there's the profile that shows you the different tokens and NFTs that you've collected. There's also a passport similar to the Gitcoin passport. They're creating this universal identity for Web3 adventures where you can go and complete basically like a KYC process to verify that you are a valid person. And they're saying that your identity information is secure, your owning access control. And the only reason why I think this may be valuable down the road is for future projects that they partner with, where potentially having this passport is a way for you to validate your identity in case that's some kind of a regulation or requirement that they're looking for down the road. When you click on FAQs, it takes you to a page on kind of describing what is Galxe's passport and kind of how this all works. It creates this passport as a soul-bound token, which means it's tied to you and it's not transferable. So it's not an NFT that you're buying and selling out in OpenSea or something. It's something that you then have identified with you that's kind of part of this passport that they're using to verify your identity. So something for you to look at. It's not a requirement for you to be involved in Galxe, but just something for you to be aware of as well. So I'll show you an example of going back to the actual NFT projects that are out there, this holiday celebration. I'll just give you an example of if you go over to that holiday celebration and go to night 1 of this collection, the kinds of activities and things that you would be asked to get involved in to be able to, join in and participate in some of these projects. So for night 1 of this project, all they were wanting you to do is quote their tweet that's out there, follow them on Twitter, join their Discord and be an astronaut, be a Twitter follower, and do some other things that are out there in terms of being involved and joining the project. And once you complete all these tasks, they then turn green. You'll be asked to verify that that's been completed, and then you'll then be able to, once everything's green, you'll see a place to claim this out here and then switch to Polygon. So you can see that I have claimed this already. In some cases, it's a free mint if it's internal to Galxe. In other cases, you may have to pay a gas fee to that layer or blockchain that you're tied to. But typically, if it's something like Binance or Polygon, Arbitrum, it's just a few cents, so it's not a big deal in terms of gas that's out there. So we can go back and see that with this holiday celebration, for example, they have now 3 different nights so far that they have had activities around. So the first night was the one I just talked about. The second night I've already completed, but to get this NFT, you've got to go, and they're using and having a promotion with a particular company called We Are Flow Carbon that's out there, and you've got to then potentially join their Discord, get involved in following them on Twitter. In this case, you have to have been an Ethereum transactor, and so I've already checked all those boxes. So you do have to be somebody that's okay with going out onto Twitter, going out into Discord and joining Discords, learning more about these different projects. And with that, they're doing this where you're collecting these different ornaments and these NFT ornaments that you can collect and sell and trade as well. So this is just an example of what is out there with different projects that are out in the space. For example, the other one that I would say that you do have to do more on-chain work is this Bring Zeta Home. This is a chain that's out there that's doing some test network out there. And so I have been involved and got involved in that as a supporter, and also did some swaps on chain there with their different token swaps that they want you to do. And there'll be some other activities for you to get involved in. It looks like there's one that's new that I need to go get and jump on until I can claim the new one that's out there. So again, this is just for you to be able to get deeper into the space and learn more about all the different projects that may be out there, different new things that are out there for you to get involved in, and just if you want to be active in the space, just getting deeper in crypto. So it's just one of those activities and projects that I'm following and getting more involved in, and I want to make sure you're aware of in case you had any interest in this as well. Wanted to make sure you saw this for today. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for this type of content. I'll keep you posted on this and other cryptocurrency projects we cover. Thanks, and have a good rest of the day and the week.